A lot of offensive line targets going to be on hand. Harris Sewell, Marquise Anderson, Zachariah Owens, Ian Reed, Connor Lew, all guys that Clemson's already offered. I think Clemson's in good shape with Reed. They got some work to do with Anderson. I think they just recently offered Lew. He's a interior guy, projects to be center at the next level. I think they're off to a good start with him, but definitely could put their best foot forward and get in better shape with him. You got wide receivers Tyler Williams and Ronan Hannafin coming in. Tyler Williams is a big time target. I know a lot of people would love to see him end up in Orange. This visit could go a long ways towards getting Clemson back up towards the top of that list of favorites. You got a lot of defensive linemen coming in too. You know, Peter Woods will be back. He's been on campus a lot of times over the past 12, 18 months. 5 times, if I'm not mistaken, or this might be the 5th time. But I get asked a lot, does Clemson have a realistic shot with him? And by no way am I saying Clemson's going to land Peter Woods, but I do think they have a shot. A kid doesn't come and visit that often or that many times unless there's genuine interest. I think there's a lot there that Peter Woods likes about Clemson. Last time I talked to him, he really talked about the culture and how everybody inside the program, it just buys in. It's 100%. And I don't know. I think that kind of stuff just really resonates with him. But we've all seen how hard it is to pull elite level defensive linemen out of the state of Alabama, and it won't be any different with Woods. If Clemson's going to pull the upset here, it's going to be a battle, no doubt about it. But some of the other guys that are going to be in, TJ Searcy, AJ Hoffler, Hunter Osborne. I think this is a big visit for AJ Hoffler. He's a guy that came in a couple of times during the spring on unofficial visits. Ohio State was really leading for him at one time. I think this has turned into a 2-team battle now. I think Clemson's really made that kind of impression. And I think, Clemson could go a long ways to maybe overtake Ohio State, depending on what happens this weekend. There's a lot of things that Hoffler likes about Clemson. It's a big weekend with him. And then a couple of tight ends going to be in town. One of them with the offer. One of them does not have an offer yet. Olson Pat Henry. He got his offer just after Reed McKeska decommitted. He's going to take an official visit this weekend. And then Marcus Dixon will be in town. He does not have an offer yet. Wouldn't shock me to see him leave town with one, though. Clemson likes to get those guys on campus before they hand out an offer. So wouldn't surprise me if he left town with one or got one shortly after.